Alright, what's up guys? Bye Harley. I was writing down some stuff for some new fitness challenge I'm going to do probably coming up here soon. And I thought this would be a great time for me to go over kind of like a little process or like a little guide I like to follow that I've done for such a long time. It helps me kind of think of some good ideas and some bad ideas, so it kind of helps me eliminate all the bad ones and kind of get to how things are going to work. So basically, I'm going to call this video 6 steps to great ideas. And I kind of wrote all this stuff down, or at least the main bullet points I want to talk to you guys about, just so I don't forget. So let's get down to it. Let's say, for me, I wrote, I'm using this today to kind of come up with a fitness challenge, to make something a little bit more unique, something I haven't done yet, and something people don't really see a whole lot, to make it something that could obviously sell more, but not only that, something I'm trying to make something that people are going to really enjoy. I'm bringing kind of a different connection to fitness, so I want them to be like excited every day throughout their task, or when they're at work, they just can't wait to work out. So, the first thing I do is I think and I write. So that's step 1. I think about everything, so maybe I'll go on if I'm coming back from work on a drive, I like to do a lot of thinking. A lot of people go to the shower, take a shower, and kind of just do a little bit of thinking there, be scrubbing your head, and an idea pops. Think about it, if you can, write it down real quick, and on paper or on the notes in your phone. From there, I kind of call this the brain dump stage. So basically what this is you're going to grab a piece of paper or a notebook, notepad, whatever you have, and just literally write everything you have in your mind down on paper. This is the brain dump. Now, the thing with the brain dump is it can get messy. So step 3 is you have to clean it up. I'm still in the brain dump stage, so it's not cleaned up yet. What that's going to look like is you're going to organize it a little bit. So maybe if I'm looking about how I want my program to be set up, how much I want it to cost, what the buyers will need for the program, I'll organize it like that. I'll bullet point those, and then underneath, I won't bullet point those, I'll make those kind of like a big font writing it from typing, and then underneath I'll kind of bullet point things, maybe price ideas, or they might need bands, they might be able to use something around the house. After that, it kind of comes to you've done a think and write, you've done your brain dump, you've cleaned up the brain dump, and you've kind of come to the part where you have to connect all the dots now. So now things are starting to make a little bit of sense, because you're saying, okay, again, for me, it's that fitness thing. So this is how much it's going to be. This is what they'll need. So you start kind of seeing what's going to work and what's not going to work. This is a really big stage, because you can really start to pick apart what's a good idea and what's a bad idea. Next I come to the revision stage, and that's kind of just like looking at everything all over again. It's kind of, it's kind of proofreading all the things I've talked about, having like family members, close friends read it, possible, or I even let some of the clients read it that I have right now, depending on what it is. If it's a program for like an athlete, maybe I'll let some of my athletes read it, see what they think, get their opinion on it. I'll do any kind of fixing up. That'll be kind of like my last stage before step number 6, you have to make it work. For my thing, I have to make it work by putting it up on the website. I have to make a PayPal button or a purchase button. I have to be able to make it work, because I put in all the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you just got to make it work. So that's kind of like my 6 steps. And a lot of people will go through this, and you might find that you come to a failure. Down the roads, we kind of come to this thought in our head that failure is a really bad thing. And to me, I've read so many books, so many articles, watched so many videos. I've talked to successful people in the industry, fitness, in different industries, and what they're doing. And the thing I've noticed is the most successful people have often said they wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for failure. So it's almost like failure is the key to success. And I'm not trying to be super corny about it, but like, if you want to succeed, it usually comes from your failure. So when you fail, it's not always a bad thing. Just take your lessons learned, and you never know what's going to come out of it. Obviously, I've done this a few times now, and I've really come up with kind of a mastermind idea for these next couple fitness challenges I'm going to do because of what haven't worked in the other ones and what have worked. So, using my failure to help me succeed. So that's my 6 steps to a great idea, or great ideas. I hope you guys can find this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you in another video.